Hello, my name is Katherine Tenorio. I'm from the Department of Marketing and Advertising, and I'm going to present my proposed research plan on digital marketing communication tool using behavioral learning theory. So this is a proposed research plan on creating or developing a digital marketing tool with the use of behavioral learning theories. So as we all know, digital marketing has been one of the most strategic platforms to engage with the target consumers. This is very close to my heart as a digital marketer for years. Upon understanding the concepts and practices of digital marketing, the use of metrics and analytics to engage with the consumers' online behavior have been more on scientific rather than personal. That is why this is a proposed communication tool in digital marketing to work on applying behavioral learning theories such as classical or how ones associate to, operant, how ones relate to, and observational learning, how he observes. So to better understand the introduction of this proposed research plan, I have created a very short infographic video to present. Using Powtoon. As you can see in the video, to acquire the stated objectives, these are the proposed research questions that I have compiled to help me develop this proposed digital marketing tool using these behavioral theories. So research question 1, to what extent do you think that digital marketing communication reaches you as consumers? This is for the reach part, since I'm going to use the race model, which I will discuss later in this presentation. Do you think that they are successful with their digital marketing communication strategy by how you interact with the products or services of the brand? So that is the ACT stage. Do they usually convert your interaction with them through your own product preference and purchase online? So that is the convert part or stage. How do brands usually engage to you online most of the time? This is the engagement or the stage where the consumers actually engage with the brands or the products online. What do you usually consider and relate to when looking at products or services online? Now, this is the behavioral learning theories part, wherein I will ask an in-depth questions and, of course, provide in-depth analysis using behavioral learning theories. Do you usually associate your online activities to a significant event that triggers your emotional response? So that is more on classical conditioning, which is associating ourselves to something. As you see digital marketing communication, what will make you more interested in engaging with brands or organizations that reward or punish your certain behavior, which is the operant conditioning? And for my last research question, how do you usually observe the behaviors of others online? Do these observations somehow influence your online response to the digital marketing content that you see? So this is combining the race model in digital marketing communication. So For my frameworks, this is the RACE model that is commonly used in digital marketing. So as digital marketer, we've been using this for years already in creating our digital marketing communication strategy. So RACE, reach, act, convert, and engage. This framework in digital marketing is actually the core, right? The core tool that we use, including our analytics or metrics that we analyze in creating very strategic and very engaging content to our target consumers and audience online. While this is the, sorry about that, behavioral learning theory model. So the behavioral learning theory model, it has classical conditioning, operant, and observational. Upon working on the proposed research plan on combining these two frameworks or these two models to develop the digital marketing communication tool. So this is my proposed theoretical framework that illustrates the use of behavioral learning theories and the RACE model. So as you can see, the RACE model will be better understood by understanding the consumer's association, reinforcement, and observation. So in this part, this is the RACE, reach, act, convert, engage, and then incorporating the behavioral learning theory model, which is the classical, operant, and observational learning, and that will lead to a digital marketing communication content that will eventually lead to better engagement from the consumers, more in-depth analysis of the consumer behavior. While my conceptual framework illustrates the behavioral learning theory model and RACE model as dependent variables to a more strategic and effective digital marketing communication content that will result to consumer engagement rate. And for my proposed methodology, how it will be done, it will be through experiential analysis based on in-depth interviews of Filipino consumers, particularly this age group, 18 to 24 years old and 25 to 34 years old. So you might be asking why this particular segment only, because they are the ones recorded with the highest usage rate online. That's actually from digital metrics as of this year, January 2021. And the interview format will be based on the proposed research questions, the ones that I have presented earlier, to understand each participant's quest in navigating the online platform as they react and engage to a digital marketing communication. And for my proposed analysis and applicability of methods, well, this will be, of course, a proposed digital marketing communication tool using this very important tools or metrics or models, right? The RACE for digital marketing and the behavioral learning theory model for more on the values, attitude, lifestyles, and behavior of the consumers. And of course, this proposed tool will emphasize the differences and importance of the participants' emotional responses that will somehow create and will have an impact to the content that will be provided or presented by the brands or the companies. This is also to create more content and more promotion that will not just have engagement, but more on acquiring the social behavior for long-term impact to the target audience or market. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you for listening.